Some players get the chance to redeem themselves, others don't. But when that chance comes, when they put themselves into position to win, they have to take advantage of it. It's rising to the occasion, it's throwing clutch shots, making big putts. And it's the story of Kyle Klein. How just a couple years ago he was so close to winning a major event, to now, when he finally got his revenge. First, we need to go back in time, 2021 United States Disc Golf Championship, where two players battled it out for a major title. One of them was a superstar, the other a rising star. Paul McBeth would be in the lead going into the final round of the championship. Plenty of players behind him, but still he had command. One player though, not on the lead card, but on the chase card would pop off. Kyle Klein shooting 10 under par to put the pressure on McBeth. With 2 holes to play and Klein in the clubhouse, McBeth needed a birdie. The famous putt on 17 will go down as a huge moment in major history, as he was able to tie it up. Hole 18 for McBeth would see him having a long putt for birdie. He makes this, then it's all over.
So Paul McBeth has this for the win if he wants it, but I would be surprised if he tries.
He's looking around a little bit.
He kind of is,
marking his
isn't he?
disc. What's going on over here? Is this guy about to get extremely aggressive on an extremely dangerous putt? Fortunate for McBeth, that
Wow.
sat down.
The aggression.
We head to a playoff, hole 1 between McBeth and Klein. Momentum in Klein's favor as he shot 6 shots better than McBeth did in regulation. Here are their tee shots on hole 1.
Going to see who would go first. Kyle Klein has got the honors.
Look at that gallery.
Thousands of people out there, my man. He got on that one. He's going to need some help.
He is on.
Bat, got to avoid that down log for the win. McBeth. That's a nice line in.
Oh my goodness.
McBeth would be in the better position after the tee shot, but it wasn't over. Klein had an angle from where he was at 55 feet.
Kyle Klein, you know he's giving it everything he can from 55.
Get it.
Oh my goodness, what a bid from the youngster.
Could you imagine he cashed that?
Oh man. Your 2021 champion, Kyle McBeth.
2 years later, he would have his next chance. Kyle's won in between these two events, but there's nothing like getting back to the top at the event which you were so close to. Who doesn't want revenge? Not necessarily over McBeth, but over the field as a whole. This time, Klein would be in the driver's seat heading into that final round. 3-shot lead over Bradley Williams, then the rest of the field was trailing him. He would come out hot, shooting 6 under on the front 9. Then this happened on hole 10.
It's the most as well, probably most familiar and comfortable.
For sure. And it, could be a wind read too. It's not too windy right now. It doesn't look like the winds are blowing too much.
How does it look?
It looks great.
It's a little low and right,
Caught
but it
the
gets
push.
a big skip.
Jump in there. Look at that. Kyle
there
Klein.
it is.
All the things.
Now he had a 9-shot lead, time to coast, and that's exactly what he did. Look, at USDGC with a lot of holes where you can get into trouble at, it's all about keeping it in play. No one was going to touch 30 under. So as long as he played smart and inbounds, he was going to win this championship. But looming would be hole 17, a hole that has crushed championship dreams in the past. It can be devastating. If you don't make the island green, then you have to rethrow till you do. Numbers like 6, 7, or 8s and 9s happen on this hole. They've happened in the past to leaders of this event. It's not over till you get past 17. So when Klein arrived on that hole with a 5-shot lead, all he needed to do was keep it in play.
3 shots before he gets to throw is a huge bonus to him. He gets to see the angle, the speed, the
How
flight.
much the wind is pushing or not.
Exactly.
Yep.
Klein to put the nail in the coffin.
Just
Very
replicate those with a
casual.
little more speed.
Just enough to land safe for Klein.
He makes it, gets the par, just one more hole to play. Still a 5-shot lead. Here's Klein on the tee.
He wants to follow that vapor trail. There it is. A little more dragged over, but it should check up.
got some
It should
angle
check
on it.
up. Check, 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 check,
Some
check,
angle
check,
on
check,
it.
check.
She gone.
Good thing he has 5 strokes to play with. It's not going to hurt him too bad.
And now here's Klein's first shot from the fairway.
Oh, goodness. He is throwing it across the line on the other side now.
Well, this just got interesting. Williams in the fairway. Basically, he has to go for this and make birdie to apply some sort of pressure on Klein.
make an eagle.
That would be insane, dude. He put the pop on it. Let's see what kind of reaction. Just going to dry up right off the bullseye. Bradley Williams will finish with a closing hole birdie.
Okay, I mean with a 5-shot lead, you should not have this much pressure, but in just a couple minutes, it felt like the world was crumbling around Klein. He just needs to keep this in play, desperately, and get the job done. Still in the driver's seat, please don't lose this.
Klein and his 5th coming up.
That's
Tester.
He can lay that
Mini
up, though.
tester.
Yeah.
he could lay that up if he wants to, and it might
Yeah.
be the smart choice.
I mean, and your 2023 United States Disc Golf Champion, Kyle Klein.
Unbelievable. He did it.
We would like to announce the winner of the 2023 United States Disc Golf Championship, Kyle Klein!
You did it, brother. You did it.
One shot. That was way too close for Klein. I know he ended up being able to tap in for the win, but still, those OBs were getting a little scary. The final major champion of the 2023 season, Kyle Klein gets his redemption at USDGC.
Now and forever, how does that make you feel?
It's hard to believe. It's still setting in, but I've been too close too many times at this tournament to not have pulled that off, and I'm just glad I had built up enough of a lead throughout the round to know I can make some mistakes coming down the stretch.
I felt like the tension actually returned late in the round on 16 when you found the hazard and then Bradley was putting for birdie. Was there tension for you? Did you start to feel some nerves?
I definitely did, yeah. I think I was up 7 going in the last 3 holes, and I thought worst case scenarios I win by 1 or playoff, because with whatever shots I was throwing, that felt like worst case to me, and it almost came down to that.
Came down to 1 stroke, Kyle. Talk about the finish here on 18.
Yeah, I wish I hadn't come down to that, but I don't know what happened with one of my discs that I've been throwing all week on that hole has been working fine. Maybe just a little weird wind gust or something. I got it over too much. Happened on 16 and 18 as well, that it just got burned over, and then that unfortunately cut rolled to the water. But on that shot coming up the hill, I just knew if I was going to go OB, I was going to go OB right. I was going to try to get as far as I can up and then give myself an open look at the basket to pitch up and in.
Stories like these are the best. In the end, it was a close call for Klein, but he got the job done. USDGC always makes for excitement in the end. The course is set up for that, and the history is behind it. Kyle Klein, another major champion crowned. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video. Comment down below what your favorite moment was from the 2023 USDGC and Kyle's now major title. Alright, we'll see you guys next time. Cheers.